welcome to Coffee Break Sports, aka CBS, where we talk about sports entertainment, stuff that you might or might not care about. I am your host, Rod the Magnificent. Thank you for coming into the break room to talk some NFL with me. I'm going to get into week 6 of my picks. As you may have noticed, I was gone the last 2 weeks. Well, I was on vacation. The brother had to free his mind and hit the reset button so that he can get his mind right and put forth good content for you guys. And my mind is right and I'm ready to go. I'm looking forward to talking to you guys about these NFL picks. Again, hit the subscribe button, hit all the links down in the description box. Also, sign up to my Patreon. I will be briefing you guys on some of the things I did on my vacation on that platform. So my Patreon account is down low. Sign up for the freebie. That's what I recommend, so that you can get all the exclusive stuff that I can't really put on YouTube or Spotify or whatever the case may be. Now, with all that being said, let's get into week 6 of our picks, starting with the 49ers going up against the Seahawks on the road. Seahawks coming off a humiliating loss at home to the New York Giants, who have been kind of sneaky good so far. I've been trashing the Giants the last 2 years, but it looks like they're getting their act together a little bit. The Seahawks, I just don't know what to make of this team. They started off hot. You follow that up with a dud at home, like to the Giants. Like it's nothing is really pushing me to pick the Seattle Seahawks to beat the 49ers, who are coming off a very close loss to the Cardinals, who are better than a lot of people think. I'll get to the Cardinals in a minute, but the 49ers have been struggling, ladies and gentlemen. Their defense has been playing well. Their offense is playing well, but they've been losing a lot of close games. But I'm not worried about the Niners like most people are. I think the Niners will get their act together. I got the Niners in this one. Even though the Seahawks are at home, I just don't trust the Seahawks anymore. I'm going with the 49ers. They're the more experienced team. That's a team that I picked to win this division in the beginning of the season, and I'm going to stick to it. I got the 49ers. They are a 3-point favorite on the road. Up next, we got the Jaguars in a London game against the Chicago Bears. And the Bears are technically the home team in this one, even though they're playing in London. And the Bears coming off a 2-game winning streak headed into this game. Jaguars finally get their first win of the season against the Colts. The Jaguars offensively, on paper, they should be very good, but Trevor Lawrence hasn't been himself. And he finally got into a nice rhythm against the Colts last week to pull off a squeaker of a win against the Colts. But the Bears defense, I've been saying this for all season, and I'm sure a lot of you have been saying this along with me. The Bears defense is for real. They're going to be without Jaquan Brisker, but I don't think that hurts this defense. I think the Trevor Lawrence is going to try to test those safeties now that Brisker is out of the lineup. So I'm going to be looking to see how much Trevor tries to test the backfield. But other than that, the Bears put pressure on the quarterback. They put pressure on the quarterback. They have very good corners. I think they can handle their own. They can hold their own. The question is, can the Bears offense capitalize off 2 very solid performances by Caleb Williams and a guy that's peaking at the right direction? I know a lot of people have been screaming the name of Jaden Daniels, and instant gratification, pause, right? Everybody wants the guy to hit right away. Everybody wants the CJ Stroud, but remember, Jaden Daniels got off to a slow start at the beginning of the season. He didn't stay in that slow start as long as Caleb did. Of course, it's easy to say, hey, Jaden Daniels, he's the number 1 guy. He should have been number 1. And to me, I just think that's just jumping the gun. Can we just appreciate how good this draft class is? Caleb Williams is playing well. Jaden Daniels playing well. Marvin Harrison Jr. playing well. We're about to see Drake May soon. Bo Nix is starting to get it together. And so let's just give these rookies some time. You're not going to get instant gratification with these rookies. And I know Jaden Daniels is really blowing people's minds right now, but let's just pump the brakes on the comparison between him and Caleb Williams, maybe until week 8 when they play against each other on the road against Washington. We'll see then. But for right now, let's take a pause on all the comparisons. But I got the Bears in London winning this game in a close one. The Jaguars are a 2-point underdog. I think the Chicago Bears cover. Up next, we got the Sunday games. We got the Ravens going up against the Commanders. The Commanders coming off a throttling of the Browns last week. And the Ravens coming off a very close game against the Baltimore Ravens on the road. It looked like they were left for dead in overtime after Lamar Jackson fumbled the football. Next thing you know, Cincinnati had a chip shot that could have went through, but the holder messed up the snap. And the next thing you know, Derrick Henry to the rescue again. And the next thing you know, the Baltimore Ravens win a very close thriller against the Cincinnati Bengals. They are at home against the Commanders. Now, the Commanders beat the Cincinnati Bengals on the road convincingly. Can they do the same thing in Baltimore? Baltimore's defense hasn't been playing well, guys. But I think that experience is going to play a factor here. You're going to get two exciting quarterbacks. I can't wait to this matchup. I think this is one of the biggest games of the week. But I got the Ravens winning this one. They are a 6-point favorite. They're giving them a lot of points on this one. Shout out to Jaden Daniels. He's playing absolutely sensational over the last few weeks. So got to take your hat off to him. Up next, we got, the Packers are at home against the Cardinals. The Cardinals coming off an impressive road victory against the 49ers. And here they're on the road against the Packers, a team that hasn't been looking all that impressive, ladies and gentlemen. I don't think the Packers are the same Packers of the past. I don't think the Packers have a hold on this NFC North. I don't think they are the standard in the NFC North. Now you have to beat everybody in the NFC North if you're trying to win the division. It doesn't go through the Packers anymore. The Vikings are 5-0. The Lions are playing well. The Bears are creeping up. This division is a very tough division, but the Packers just have not looked very good. I mean, Jordan Love, I need to see one more season from Jordan Love before I'm ready to pass him the next great Green Bay Packer torch, but I don't know. So far, he's been looking a little suspect, and I need him to have a very good game against this Cardinals team, which this game looks like it could be a shootout. As long as Romeo Doubs isn't continuing to be a distraction for this team, I think that the Packers can pull this game off. They are at home, 5-point favorite. I got the Packers winning that one. Up next, we have the Texans on the road against the Patriots. The Patriots will be potentially starting Drake May. I got the Texans in this one. The Bucks going up against the Saints. I got the Bucks in this one. The Saints coming off a very sluggish performance against the Kansas City Chiefs. I think the Buccaneers win that game. Up next, we got the Eagles on the road against the Browns. The Eagles have been struggling, but thank goodness they have the Browns here, and I think that the Eagles will win convincingly at home. Deshaun Watson looks very bad. Horrible contract right there. Up next, we got the Colts going up against the Titans, and the Titans are a very bad team. I don't see the Titans winning this game against the Colts, no matter who starts for the Colts, whether it's Flacco, whether it's Richardson. I think the Colts are the better team. They are a 1-point favorite. Now to the 3:00 games. We have the Broncos going up against the Chargers. The Broncos looking good. They're trending upward. The Chargers have a lot of injury issues, and so I'm gonna go with the Broncos at home. They've been playing very well at home. Up next, we got the Steelers going up against the Raiders. The Steelers coming off a heartbreaking loss to the Cowboys last week. Looks like Justin Fields is gonna start again, and if he does, I think they come off and rebound off that loss and beat the Raiders. The Pittsburgh Steelers are a 3-point favorite. Up next, we got the Falcons going up against the Panthers. I think the Falcons win that one. The Falcons are a 6-point favorite. Shout out to Kirko Cousins with that 509-yard passing game. Cowboys going up against the Lions. Big game for the Cowboys. They haven't won at home yet. I think the Cowboys get their first win at home against the Detroit Lions. The Detroit Lions are a 3-point favorite, but I think the Cowboys, I'll take the points and the Cowboys at home. They're going to ride high off that momentum coming from the Steelers game, and they will beat the Lions. Up next, we have the 7:30 game on Sunday. The Bengals going on the road against the Giants, and I'm not worried about Joe Burrow and the Bengals. I think this is a bounce back game for them. I think they get their mojo back. I think they go on to New York and beat a Giants team that you don't really know what they are right now. They're a team that's trying, kind of scraping a little bit. They came off a very good win on the road against the Seahawks, but I don't see them winning at home against the Bengals. I think that's fool's gold. And last but not least, we have the Monday game. We got the Bills on the road against the Jets. Shout out to Aaron Rodgers for ruining another coach. And again, it's sad, man. It is sad. It's a sad situation with the Jets, and I think the Bills will take advantage of all the drama that's been going on in New York with the Jets, and I think they go on the road and win that game, even though they have been struggling. Josh Allen has been struggling after that hot start, but Josh Allen is still Josh Allen, ladies and gentlemen. He's a great regular season quarterback, okay? He's done this before. He's had bad losses before. That happened to him last year. What happened? They made it to the playoffs. They just can't beat the Chiefs. That's the problem with Josh Allen. He just cannot beat the Chiefs in the playoffs. And until he does that, people will start believing in him. But right now, he's doing Josh Allen things. He starts off hot, then he has his cold moments, and then he'll pick it up, and he'll still put up Josh Allen-like numbers. So I'm not worried about Josh Allen. I think the Bills go on the road and win this game. They are a 2.5 point favorite. Those are my picks, and I'm sticking to them. And that will do it for Coffee Break Sports. I am your sports barista, Rod the Magnificent. Again, hit those links below, hit the subscribe button, hit the follow, hit the like, share this video with sports fans so that they can appreciate these videos, and comment below. I want to hear your thoughts on this. What are your picks for this week? What's your upset special for this week? Let me know down low in the comment section. I will see you guys on the next episode. Peace.